caught Raul, he'll go in the book for it. What's here? Look at this, he just kind of comes in a little bit late. Nicks the Real Madrid captain. He joins 5 others in the book. What has been a particularly dirty game.
No, it hasn't, but you have to say that's something we've seen from Alan Smith time and again. Occasionally he just lets his temper get the better of him, puts in stupid challenges, gets in the book for really no reason at all, just frustration. And he's going to have to cut that out of his game.
Roberto Carlos with a long ball. Guti. Feeds it into Raul. Real Madrid looking for 3. In the end, it goes out for a goal kick. Viduka to Matteo. Danny Mills lays it down the right. Leeds certainly won't give up until the final whistle goes. The home fans won't let them. And it's a corner now to Leeds. Lipo here to take. Played in. Scooty's knocked over by Ian Hart. Nice little passing move here by David O'Leary's side. Guti, nice ball into Figo. Good defending by Radaby.
Well, it's something that David O'Leary said time and again about his young Leeds United side, that they just don't give up. No matter what happens, they keep fighting, they keep playing. And it's certainly something we're seeing. They've gone 2-0 down to Real Madrid, but they've still got their heads held high. They're still attacking. They're still searching for that goal.
Bowyer does well to keep possession for the home side. This comes in from Kelly. It's another corner for Leeds. It's whipped in. It was Jonathan Woodgate who was just ghosting in at the far post. It went over and Steve McManaman now brings it forward for the visitors. Alguera to Guti. Figo finds Roberto Carlos. Real Madrid, of course, just happy now just to sit back and defend this lead. McManaman, nice little ball to Jeremy. Radaby wins the ball back, and it's Gary Kelly who brings it forward for Leeds. Radaby into Matteo. Good interception by Raul, who's back defending. And it's Raul now who brings it into the Leeds half. 15 minutes to go here then. Real Madrid very much in control of this game. A 2-0 lead over Leeds at Ellen Road. Crossing. Cleared by Makaleli. Just headed away, picked up now by Guti. Roberto Carlos with the ball into the box. Crucial intervention by Lucas Radebe, because Raul was bearing down to the 6-yard box looking for his second and Real Madrid's third.
Yeah, another good move from Real Madrid. And as you say, a very, very important interception from Lucas Radebe, because he was really on his own there. Had it got through, Raul was in a hell of a lot of space at the back post and would have just slotted that in.
Only Real Madrid's second corner of this second half. The first resulted in a goal. What about the second? Figo at least to deliver it into the box, back into McManaman. Roberto Carlos. Looking to launch one, wasn't he? He certainly sold Boya the dummy. McManaman. Into Helguera, Campo. Up down the right-hand side just to put the cross in. And Radebe does well to make the block, and it's another corner for Real Madrid. And inevitably, after the high tempo we've seen over the last 70 minutes, it has gone down a couple of notches now, hasn't it?
It has, but this is also really when you see the best teams playing their best football, we still see that figure, 65% of the possession Real Madrid have. But as I was saying, the best teams are the teams that can take a lead and then hang on to the ball, and that's exactly what Real Madrid are doing now.
Figo plays it into the box. Just come back to Roberto Carlos. Helguera. So back into Makaleli. Stephen Manaman is impressed on his return to England. Inevitably, he'd probably be up for this game more than, say, a trip to Italy or France.
But even in the last 5-10 minutes since Real Madrid have taken that lead, you see McManaman all over the pitch. He really has got such high energy levels. It's something that Vicente Del Bosque says a lot about Steve McManaman. He's one of those players that just seems so overfit all the time, never stops running. And he's shown that tonight. He's been everywhere, Steve McManaman, tonight.
Roberto Carlos. So Guti looks to feed it through back to the Brazilian. Good defending by Danny Mills, using his body there to block the Brazilian.
Yeah, the crowd looked like they were getting a bit upset with the Brazilian falling over there. Roberto Carlos went to ground, but he got straight up. He wasn't looking for a penalty. I think it was a genuine clash of knees or legs that just tripped the Brazilian over. But he certainly wasn't looking for a penalty, and he got straight up and carried on playing. And that's nice to see.
Radebe plays it across to Danny Mills as time is running out for Leeds. Just 10 minutes to go in this game. They find themselves 2-0 down. They've won a corner. Niboya coming across the take. Jonathan Woodgate making his way into the 18-yard box to join Mark Viduka, Jason Wilcox and Dominic Matteo. Crossing dealt with well, though. Like Guti was back defending, but a free kick for Luis Figo's foul on Jason Wilcox.
Yeah, probably a foul, I think. Slightly silly foul to give away at this stage of the game on the edge of your own penalty area. And maybe another chance for Ian Hart.
Well, he's joined by Gary Kelly, who can also strike them, as well as Mark Viduka. 5-man wall for Real Madrid. Oh, Marta Viduka's shot straight into the wall. Danny Mills just retains possession, although he gives it straight away to Roberto Carlos. Long ball from Jeremy, only as far as Woodgate, who brings it down on his chest. Gary Kelly looks to play it through. Then it's Makaleli to Helguera. Guti gives it away. Lee Bowyer now lays it down the left into Wilcox. Cross comes in, Ika gets a fingertip to it.
Just did enough, didn't he? Great ball in from Ian Hart to the back post. Iker Casillas had to be alert, just managed to flick it out.
And the ball out for a throwing. Oh, nice little touch by Helguera. Well, Leeds can be pleased with their performance here tonight, even though the result isn't the one they would have been looking for.
It was going to be a huge ask for them to get anything out of this game, if we're honest. They knew that before kick-off. And yeah, as you say, they've played well. A lot of people will be watching this match, and a lot of people will be very, very impressed with Leeds United. I'm sure that the likes of Anderlecht and Lazio in this Group D, it's a very difficult group, but both those teams will be worried by what they've seen from Leeds United tonight. It's a tough group. You think that Real Madrid, with this win, that really puts them in the ascendancy. But Leeds United, they still certainly have a chance.
Manaman playing into Roberto Carlos. All just play back to Robinson. We can see a substitution. And it's Luis Figo, the man who set up the first goal and has been involved in everything here tonight. It's coming off, Savio coming on. Give him 5 minutes here at Elland Road.
Not quite sure why Luis Figo was being booed when he went off there. Maybe the Leeds fans still haven't forgiven him for going down in the first half for that penalty, but we've had the fortune of seeing the replays, and it clearly was a penalty. Clearly contact from Lucas Radebe on Luis Figo. But the Leeds fans maybe didn't see that. Maybe didn't see it that way. Maybe if they even had seen the replay, they wouldn't have seen it that way.
Jeremy plays the ball in. Raul, the back feeler, it's a Guti! Just wide. Oh, Savio, wasn't he, with his first touch? Almost ended up in the back of the net.